Hey challenge team, so this is going to be the last in our series of videos of how-tos. We're just going to work on how to use resistance bands. A lot of you may not have used them before or haven't used them in a while, so we're just really quick, easy technique. Basically the resistance band has two handles, one in each hand, okay, and it's a single piece of tubing. So in order to create the resistance you have to have an anchor point. Okay, so we're going to show you how to do that. So basically you step in the middle of the band, okay, when you want to use both your arms. And for example, if you're going to do bicep curls, you're going to have both your have the band like that and have both your arms come up at the same time. Now if it's a different exercise, you may use the bands differently. For example, if you're going to do single-armed tricep extensions, which we see in a couple of different videos, you'll start by stepping on the end of the band, and then here, and then you're going to be able to extend like that. If you'd stepped in the middle of the band, you would create far too much tension. You wouldn't be able to get the band up this far. So depending on what exercise you're going to do, you may want to leave your step in the middle or towards the end. Finally, there may be some exercises where you want a lot of tension in there. In the P90X series, there's a particular move called the lawnmower, which is basically a row exercise, and that's important to use heavy bands because your back muscles are big and need a lot of resistance. So the way that you do that is that you step on the edge of the band, and here you can see there's a very small amount of area between the band and your foot, and you can generate a lot of power over a very small distance. If you want to generate even more power or more resistance, step closer to the band and it becomes much harder. If it's too hard, step back and then you'll have a little less resistance, okay? So you can vary the amount of resistance with a single band. You don't need to have 7 or 8 bands. You can have a single moderate resistance band, and depending on where you step on it and create the anchor point, you can create more or less resistance, and that'll depend on which exercise you're doing. I hope you found that helpful, and that this ends our series on technique. If you guys have any questions, just give me a shout, and I can certainly go over anything you don't understand. Thanks.